as you get towards...
Hey guys, for this part of the journey we flew with Thai Airways. We just went cattle economy, no dramas there at all. It was pretty good. 2 flights, one to Bangkok, one to Copenhagen. Was pretty easy. Yeah, and there we go. Hey guys, Crank and Surf, and we're in Copenhagen Airport to be exact. And first stop, Espresso House Coffee. But yeah, so we're just about to jump on a train to Malmo and then across to Stockholm from Malmo, or Malmö as they call it. So yeah, I'll film a little bit and show you what it's like. Hey guys, after a quick 10-minute train trip, we are now in Sweden. Right behind me is Malmö Arena, and we're just in like the main city centre down here. So probably about another hour we'll jump on a train to Stockholm, which is a high-speed train, and we'll head through to there. But yeah, Malmö Arena, that looks pretty sweet. So that's for all the ice hockey people. That's where the Malmö Redhawks play. Pretty cool. So this is the train that we'll be going on. This is the high-speed train from Malmö to Stockholm. It's a high-speed train. Let's see how it goes. And there you go. So as you can see from this footage, the train ride's pretty scenic. So it goes through a lot of country land, countryside I should say, but it's pretty good. So this is going into towards the bistro cart. It's time for a beer and something to eat, so headed into the bistro car, and there's your selection of stuff that you can get. So there's some pretty good stuff there. So as I said in the end part, there's beers, there's wines, there's soft drinks, there's chips, there's wraps, there's you can get coffee, tea, but the best part of the train was just sitting back and watching the countryside pass you by. Like it's very green at this time in Sweden. So normally here in winter, so there's no leaves on the trees, but this time there's heaps of leaves. So this part of the trip was really good, and it was actually quite enjoyable, very relaxing in those comfortable seats. Hey guys, so we're between the carriages at the moment. The technical term is the vestibule. I'm not sure what they call it here in Sweden, but the best thing about the doors is they're all automatic. As you walk towards it, the door just opens. You can put your hand on the door and do a thing where it opens, but I just had a handful of drinks and chips and came down and it just automatically opened. Very cool. Fantastic clean trains. But I'll give you a review at the end what I think, but yeah, definitely a thumbs up at the moment. As you can see, it's a little bit of a different scene than the shed. We are actually in Stockholm, so we're in Sweden. And we're staying at the hotel behind us. It's called the Stockholm Hotel C. It's actually a great little area down here. It's down near the Central Trade Station. But Hotel C in Stockholm. Just going to give a quick walk out here, down to the main street, so everyone can watch me walking around with the camera. But yeah, look, Stockholm's a beautiful city. We're actually over here for my son's birthday. So I'm just watching where I'm walking. Big nightly here last night by the looks of it. So yeah, so this is downtown Stockholm. Beautiful spot. And we're gonna show you the hotel. So we're here for 5 days, and then we're actually gonna head north. It's across Sweden into Norway. So I'll show you the hotel and what it looks like. So right next to the hotel, just here, is Max Burger. So I don't see a lot of McDonald's and that here in Sweden, in Stockholm. So there's a lot of burger places, but they're really good. Bastard Burger, Max Burger, it's quite a few. But Max Burger's right here. And then as you go down the street here, that's actually the Arlanda Express station down there. And right behind me here is the entrance down to the train station. So it's actually really well located, Hotel C. and we'll take you and show you one. So a good way to get around Stockholm. Well, you know, try and get in camera. Got to get used to this new camera thing. Lime scooters, they're really good to get around. They don't have helmets. It's the only thing in Australia that the actual helmets are attached to the bikes, but in Stockholm they're not. So you basically just do the scan thing, jump on the bike and go. But they're really cool to get around. So we're just going to walk into the hotel. I'll switch the camera around so you can actually see inside the hotel. Okay, just come into the hotel. Really good waiting area. Reception straight ahead to the front. If you go to the left, it's actually the ice bar. So there's a really nice bar here behind me. So a really nice bar area is that you've got the waiting area over there and reception. So around to the right, past reception, is the entrance to the ice bar. So it's like a -5 ice bar. Go. So do your card. And here we go. Yeah, you gotta. We're in room 535, so you find which way you're gonna go. There's a lot of hallways. I'm talking quietly because people are probably still sleeping. So when you get here and you've been awake for nearly 30 hours, you struggle to find your room. It's a bit of a challenge. Try to count the numbers. It's a really clean hotel. So they use, some of it is like a transit hotel. So you've got windowless rooms in the middle here to the right and city view rooms to the left. It's pretty good. It's a very clean hotel. Quite nice for the price. I'll let you know the price at the end. Do a bit of a walk with Tim on that one. And here we are. Oh, sorry, 536. So they all do look the same. Hey guys, so at the end of the train trip to Stockholm, I was going to do a review, which I haven't done yet. So this is future Craig talking to you. The train trip was great. So we went from Copenhagen to Malmö, and then Malmö to Stockholm. And the trains are great, really comfortable. The seating is great. You can actually recline the seats, but the whole seat moves back. It's quite good. You've got a tray table, and you've actually got full power points, not USB ports. You've actually got full power points, but not great if you're traveling unless you've got a PowerPoint travel adapter. The train is incredibly smooth. There's no ka-dunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk along the lines. It's really smooth and was actually really comfortable, especially after you've been in the air flying. The journey takes about 24 hours. Jump on the train, it was great. So the bistro cart's got a good selection of food. There's wine, there's beer, your soft drinks, plus you've got wraps and different things, plus all your chocolates and stuff. So the bistro cart is really good. About 2 years ago, I actually did a whole trip from Linköping to Stockholm. Spent the whole trip in the bistro. It was that good. So that's a win. Train's incredibly smooth. The process is it's so easy. The train system in Stockholm, or Sweden in general, is really good. So it's definitely a thumbs up. What's the cost? It was about 250 Australian one way, and that's per person. And look, I thought it was pretty reasonable. You look at some airfares that are 300 to 400. Yes, it takes 4 hours less, but you get to see the whole Swedish countryside, including some really nice little small towns that you stop at. It's great. I recommend it. The footage, I said, I'm not much of a travel blog person, so I'm doing the best I can, so bear with me on this. But yeah, look, I hope you enjoy it. The next video will just be about Stockholm. Yeah, I go out and shoot heaps of footage. I don't know if it's good, if it's shit, I don't know. We'll find out. But yeah, the train was good, and definitely getting the train back from Stockholm to Malmö to leave through Copenhagen again. But that's another story. So yeah, look, I hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers. Thanks, boys.